So I've come down on what is a lovely summer's evening, and main objectives for this evening were really to sort out some sort of support for my cucumbers in the greenhouse. Although I've built the trellis out there, as you've seen in the last video, the ones in the greenhouse are on broomsticks and they're not doing very well. They're just laying over the top of everything else at the moment, and they're not supporting themselves. So I'll try and sort out some sort of frame or something for them in there. And the other thing I wanted to do was pull my onions, because they've been sort of flat for about a week. About maybe a week, 10 days ago, they sort of started falling over. Maybe about 80% of them, so I pushed the last few over, and from what I can see, that's when they're sort of ready. So we'll pull them up and see what we've got. They look okay actually, so it'd be nice to see how they've turned out. Well, I'm really pleased with that. Never thought I'd have onions that size. Obviously not all of them are that size. I've got a few tiddlers. Most of them are pretty decent. Maybe though I left it a little bit too late. Let me show you, like this one here for example has split there, so I don't think that's going to be any good for drying out. But let me know if you feel differently, but most of them have got a good skin on, so I'm hoping I can dry them out. Okay, so I am done with the cucumber support for now, for the time being. I'll probably have to extend that because I mean it's already on the top horizontal bar. Now I've fed them up it. I didn't realise they grew like this. They sort of 3 or 4 arms going in all sorts of directions, so I'm gonna have to train that carefully. But if we look behind, I'm going to have to do something about these. Now these are my honeydew melons that I was gifted by another plot holder, because I gave her some wood chip. So as you can see at the moment, they're just flat on the floor, but they seem to be a little bit more delicate
than the cucumber, so I don't want to manhandle them too much. But what I might do is stick sort of like a trellis support up the back of the greenhouse and screw it to this bottom board here. That might be the best option for me. I know some people grow them on sort of like mesh or like some like netting, like big netting, but I don't have any of that, so I'll see if I can whip something up. That won't be today, but probably by the end of the week, because they're trailing all over the floor at the moment.
So like I said, really happy with most of these. Mentioned in a previous video about the red onions. They were pretty useless, to be honest. Most of them went to seed quite a few weeks ago, so I'm not going to be growing those again. I do have some red barren red onions that I sowed at the end of March, beginning of April maybe, and they're over the back there. They will do me for the autumn, but these, I'll probably grow these again, so yeah, really happy. I'm going to bag these up now, take them home to hang up the ones that I can, and I'll sign off there. It's 8:30 almost, so better get home and have some dinner. Get carried away down here. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon.